Welcome back, new viewers and game viewers. It is time for a new episode of the Pokemon Violet Fun Stuff series, and today we're going right back to the Tera Dragon Sceptile Raid. So I've got my Clefable right over here, but let us begin. But before we truly begin, you see up there in the top left-hand corner? That's right, we've hit over 200 followers on Twitch. Thank you everybody for your support. Here's to 300 followers. So without further ado, let's truly begin this time as well. For those of you on YouTube, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's free, and you can always change your mind later on if you so just choose. Thank you for all your love and support. So let's talk about the strategy like I normally do in these types of videos. For those of you who might not know and might still have these raids and may still be having a little trouble with them. As you can see, we are using the annoying Clefable, with the ability Unaware, which allows it to ignore any stat booster drops from the opponent. You're going to need that because Sceptile will spam Dragon Dance to its heart's content. Even sometimes when it's at max attack and speed. So because of Unaware, you don't have to worry about any of that crap. We are a Fairy type, with the Terra type of Fairy. Hello, hey Aaron, how you doing today? Anyways, it'll always start off Leaf Storm first turn, attacking a random opponent. You use Drain & Kiss 3 times in a row. Everything's going just fine. Besides Drain & Kiss, our other moves are Calm Mind, Reflect, and my favorite move, Protect, I know. Y'all about to hear me complain about that every other video. But it works, and you'll see why in a bit. So you use Drain & Kiss 3 times, and this is the point of this being, so you can get off your Terastallization nice and early. Because Sceptile can take away your Terra Charge, which will waste an extra turn before you can Terastallize. So by using Drain & Kiss first, you could get that off sooner. I know in the first video I said use Calm Mind first, but it's better to do Drain & Kiss first, especially before he takes away your stat buffs. Alright, and now you Terastallize, use the move Reflect. So Leaf Blade does less damage. Be careful though, Leaf Blade has a high chance of critical hitting. Its other moves are Breaking Swipe, which you're Fairy type, you don't have to worry about it. Thunder Punch, Earthquake, which Earthquake is a scripted attack. Leaf Storm, as you saw before, also a scripted attack, and Dragon Dance. Pretty nice coverage it actually has. But a pretty easy thing to deal with if you have the right defenses. Alright, like I mentioned, it will use Dragon Dance even when its stats are at max. We now use Reflect. Yay, Protect. I mean, it's your Pokemon, man, if that's what you want to do. Ha! It doesn't work on me. Alright, Breaking Swipes can hit everything else, all the NPCs. Alright, because I have the Dunsparce over here, Paralysis is certainly helping. Alright, there's the taking away our stat drops, and now we use Protect. Because you also lose your ability Unaware, so you'll end up getting smacked with a +6 Leaf Blade. Alright, we take that. And now you just start using Calm Mind thanks to the fact that you're at full HP. Alright, if you take any non-critical hitting Leaf Blades, alright, there's the Terra Charge I was talking about. As long as the Leaf Blade doesn't hit critically hits, that makes a lot of sense. You should be fine to spam Calm Mind quite a few times, especially since Sceptile over here is paralyzed, at least on my screen. It might not be the same case for those of you who are watching. Alright, Calm Mind raising your special attack and special defense. As long as he doesn't crit you, you should be fine. Alright, good, good. And anytime your HP gets too low, just use Drain & Kiss, you'll instantly heal back. Because HP sucking moves are very, very broken in Tera Raids. Alright, there goes the shield. He's around, I want to say, 80% HP, maybe a little more than that. Alright, the stat spread in this Clefable is also Bold Nature, with max special attack, max HP. To take all these physical attacks. And the last few points in defense. Alright, that is, I believe, 3 Calm Minds we're at now. Our HP is kind of low, so as long as he doesn't crit, we should be okay. And thank you for the congratulations. Here's to 300 followers. Alright, take the hit. Yes, no crit. They call him No Crit Sceptile back in high school. Yes, I thank you quite deeply for that. Alright, now you're at maximum HP. Use Calm Mind just a few more times. Alright, he'll take away his stat drops, which you really don't have to worry about anything. You have no reason to drop his stats. Alright, that's our 4th Calm Mind. Alright, as long as he doesn't get any critical hits, we can go for a 5th one, and then I'm going to use Drain & Kiss. If you're at a +5, you could just spam Drain & Kiss for the rest of the fight and you'll be fine. Actually, I think even if he does crit, I should live. Oh, thanks for telling him that. Alright, we're at +5 from here. If you want to spam Dream Kiss, you can go ahead, but because I'm an asshole, after I recover, I'm going to use one last Calm Mind. Alright, and one last Calm Mind. It's always easier to solo these than to do them with a partner. Also, the item we're holding, forgot to mention, is a metronome. So anytime we use an attacking move, the same attacking move over and over again, it'll get 10% stronger, I believe capping at 100% stronger, in other words, double strength once it's at maximum power. But at this point, I don't think you're going to do that. But also make sure your Draining Kiss attack is at 16 power points, because you're very likely to run out of Draining Kisses throughout the fight, so you need it at max. If you only have 10 PP, you're likely to run out of it. So just make sure you got some PP ups on you. Now just spam Draining Kiss, and the only problem I would like to say the setup has, it can get a little boring afterwards, just getting it all set up. But other than that, pretty much once you get it decently set up and you don't take at least one crit, you pretty much guarantee the win. Alright, after this we could do our little trade for the Miradon. Sceptile, your attacks are useless. Even if that was a crit, I don't gotta worry about nothing. Alright, one last Draining Kiss and you're screwed. Or at least your shield's gone. Also, what happened? Alright, the shield is gone after this attack. Tonight. Don't you worry. I won't be able to have it as long as I'd like to, but I'll be doing it tonight, don't worry. Alright, one more Gen Kiss and you're screwed. Because yeah, I do have some new Regulation G teams that I made since the last video, so I do want to show those off already myself. And I finally have an idea of what I want it, well, 5 of the 6 Pokemon I want to use on my No Protect team. My Invalidate Protect team. I just don't know what Restricted Legendary I want to use on that team, but other than that... Gotta go train those guys. I do apologize for my tardiness when it came to the VGC videos. But they're good. Excuse me. Down goes Sceptile. For those of you on YouTube, hope you have learned something for your own raids. And for those of you on Twitch, if you'd like me to help you in one of these raids, do not hesitate to let me know. Also, the Blissey raids are back too, so we can do as many of those as possible as well. Alright then, so... Actually, yeah, we can do our little trade, just let me know when you are ready. And in the meantime, let me determine what I'd like to trade to you. Alright, yes. Are you already online? Alright, let's see. Of all the things here, what do I want to trade away? I guess so. I'll just catch something random, makes things a little bit faster, I suppose. Oh, let's see. There's a pig back there. There's another pig back there. There's a Hoppip. Are you fine with just a Scatterbig? A big bad Scatterbig? Normal Pokeball. Oh yeah, speaking of Scatterbig. Pokemon X and Y Nuzlocke coming very soon. Spoiler alert, I do plan on getting that started, along with another playthrough after we're done with Thousand Year Door Remake, which we're almost done with it. I don't know, which box did that get transferred to? Oh, look at that, this one. The funny thing about Scatterbug is, if it's in a certain, like, your console is set to a certain region, that's what form it'll evolve into. Let's see, where do I want to... Yeah, let's put you over here. Alright, that's your Union Circle code, I assume. Well, let's get to that. As soon as all the dialogue goes away, there we go. BC, ha. Like 1000 BC. 124 BC. Just ignore the G sitting in there. Alright, there we go. I think that should be everybody. If anybody else is here, then do join in while you have the chance. Or while you have the chancey. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Let us begin. Yeah, for my Invalidate Protect team, I know what I want to use. The only problem is I don't know what restricted I want to use for it. Since, well, yeah, since there's no restricted Pokemon that can deal with the move Protect with any ability or move, so... I could always just run another Imprisoned Protect user if I really wanted to. I don't know. Hello there. I got my Scatterbug powder. Alright, let us do our trade. I'm gonna go down to Medaller after this, if we're not already there. I think we might be. So I can change its Terra type to Grass and give it Solar Beam. That's gonna be good once Regulation H comes out, where you can use 2 legendaries. Like in previous formats back in Sword and Shield. Or back in, like, Oris. I do want to make an Arceus team, actually. However, here's an idea that I have. Y'all know how much I hate BDSP, though, right? I've been thinking. Perhaps I should live stream myself trying to shiny hunt Arceus in that game. What does everybody think of that? So I never caught the Arceus, so... might give that a shot. Your Primal something? I mean, Primal I want to say is the hint there. But, besides that, I don't know. I'm thinking Koraidon, maybe? Primal, you know, like the past. Yeah, I just need to look up, like, a strategy on that. Could use my old BDSP file from before I was doing Twitch and YouTube and back when that game first came out. Oh yeah, if it's Primal Sun Team, you're definitely using Groudon then. Okay. You know, like Primal Groudon, make it Terrifier, you kind of have Primal Groudon at home. And thanks for the Miraidon. I might make this one Life Orbed, actually. Okay, yes, Choice Specs Miraidon is killing everything. It is broken. Won't have any effect. What? Oh my... seriously. Alright, there we go. Alright, no need for overheating. Alright, where is Solar Beam? I'm about to start calling it... oh, I have a Solar Beam TM, but I need to kill more Bound Sweets. Oh my god. Excuse me. Have to keep hitting it a few times. Alright, let's see, that was 168, right? Alright, Hyper Beam, get out of here. Nobody needs you. Alright, Electro Drift, you go up here. And I'm not entirely sure what the last move should be. Maybe Volt Switch. Volt Switch doesn't sound too bad here, actually. Alright, Darganus Pulse for now. I'd much rather Meteor Storm for obvious reasons, but it could be useful. I see. The whole big shebang team of Sun users. Let's see. You know, I think we should do Volt Switch as the final move. That doesn't sound too bad. Especially on Specs Miraidon. Like, you want to see a magic trick, you're about to see one of your Pokemon disappear. What do you mean it's not? Oh, for fuck's sake, with the stupid drifting. Nintendo, fix your fucking controllers. I have GameCube controllers that are over 20 years old, and older than me that work more than this shit. Hold on, I'm just teaching my Miraidon Volt Switch, or yeah, Volt Switch real fast. Then we'll join your raid, don't worry. And take out Power Gem, nobody needs it. And let me change your Terra type real quick as well. I gotta be careful for those pesky ice types. What the heck is an ice type, huh? For those of you in the TCG. I do have Pro controllers, just not connecting them just yet. Alright, Terra Gross, here we go. At least specifically for when I'm streaming, yeah, I probably should use those. But when I'm playing in handheld mode, yeah, we're gonna stick with the Joy-Cons. Well, we'll figure all that out in due time. Alright. Alright, let's see what raid you're talking about. A Great Tusk, if that's what you desire. The Choice Banded one, of course. Not my Scarfed one, or my Assault Vested Terra Fire one. Let's see where you at. Here you are. The ultimate Great Tusk. And part of me wants to change it to Terra Ground, though. I probably should at some point. The Winged King is here. Kingus Rex? Huh. Alright, this will not kill you, but it will do quite some damage. Look at that. I really hope more hard-hitting ground types get this move. Right now it's only normal Ursaluna, Great Tusk, and Torterra that can learn it. I was what other ground types could learn it. Maybe Mamoswine could learn Headlong Rush if it gets that move in the future, which I'm surprised it didn't get in this game. But... what, Rex from Xenoblade 2 maybe? Ah, it's the only other Rex I can think of. Right? I don't know. Thanks for healing me. Alright, you leave it to Uncle Rex, he'll show you a thing or three. Alright, shield's broken. And down you go. Ah, that killed. And these are my prizes. Get all those rare candies. I am running low on them after all. Alright, I'm gonna go find another raid myself to do that we can both do. Now, there's that Tera Steel raid that I want to go look at. It was over here, just where I happened to be at the beginning of the video. One related to one of my videos, pretending to Xenoblade 3. Alright. Come on and join us, get some Tera Steel shards for your troubles. And the ultimate bear will be here. During my Xenoblade 3 playthroughs, well, during the DLC of Xenoblade 3, of course. You know what Pokemon I kinda wish was in this game? Diggersby. I wish Diggersby were in this game. I like Diggersby. I don't care what nobody says. Huge power, Choice Scarf is absolutely busted. Be real neat to use like a Terra Electric one in a VGC or something. Oh well, too bad that won't be happening. It's my sister you're using, the female Ursaluna? Alright then. Swords dance. Leader lower its defenses. And we're burned. And now you die. Can't steal my kill. Alright, look at those beautiful shards. Alright, that Terra Water one down there is looking pretty cool. Morning, Asdef. How you doing today? I wouldn't say host advantage, but the Arcanine using Leer definitely helped out in one-shotting it. If you'd like to join us, just let me know, as if we could always reset the Fusion Circle for you. If you want to go hunt Rayquazas, it's up to you. In which game, if I may ask? In Sword and Shield. Oh, wait a minute. That reminds me. I remember before Scarlet and Violet came out, that I was trying to get a shiny Rayquaza on stream, of course. I think around the same time I was doing my Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. And I never got that shiny Rayquaza, so hopefully the luck that I never had, you will have. The monkey and the cat, they might as well write a children's book about it. Grass bullets. One last one and we Tera. And now this Blissey is as good as gone. Scrambled, as they say. And now you're done. I got the kill. I mean, my attack hit second after yours did, at least on my screen. I don't know what happened on your screen. Knowing this game, it likely displayed differently. There's a Tera Dark one up there. That's what I expected. Just displayed differently. And here you go. Tera Dark Blissey. I'm gonna use Belly Drum and a Zoomerl. Yep, true power of the Belly Drum strats. let's do it. Power me up. And Citrus Berry pops. Alright, Seismic Floss. My kill's been stolen. The Citrus Berry took too long to eat. Easy. Score 1 for the good guys. That's supreme power indeed. Alright, which one do we have next? Unless you're about to put up a raid. That's it. So our fire one over there is looking pretty cool. I'm gonna go take a nice little trip over there. Alright, my heavy slamming Metagross is who we're gonna use. Do you also happen to have your Sceptile raid that we could do together? Alright. I guess you don't like Sceptile all that much, do you? You got the shiny Metagross. No, if they were to fuse, would that make a Mega Metagross? Alright, if you don't want to deal with that. Alright, shield's almost gone. Yeah, you're paralyzed. And now you die. This is true power. Like General from Mega Man X4. Show me your true power. Seriously, his voice in that game just sounds so weird. My fate is sealed. I have no choice. You know, another thing I haven't done in a while, Mega Man X4 Ultimate Armor speedruns. Yeah, I'm a sim for Iris Sand. And me not doing the Mega Man X4 speedruns? I don't know, it's just something that I haven't done in a while. Thinking about going back to it for a bit, perhaps. Don't shame me, man. I like Iris a lot, excuse me. Oh, wait a minute, that Tera Raid was the one I was gonna do. Let's do that. I'm gonna kill this Pachirisu real quick. I need your fur. World champion over here. Pachirisu, I mean. No. Not what I mean. I think she just really wanted to live together with Zero. Then I just really like her design, let's be real. And her portrayal on X Dive. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Raid. Actually, do I have a physical attack and water type? Well, besides Swampert. Oh, let's see, I got my Gyarados. You know what Pokemon I haven't used in quite some time? My Sylvester Quavel. If you say so. Because she said in a world where only Replings exist? I think that, I mean... I wouldn't say that's the case. I mean, most humans ended up dying a lot, especially during the Zero series and into the Legend series. Not because that's what she wanted, but still. I mean, Iris isn't the reason why all those people ended up being killed, though. That's all like that Sigma virus stuff and with the Zero virus and Dr. Wily's intentions and whatnot. And all the things in the Zero series. But specifically with the Zero series, that's a discussion for another day. I wouldn't say that makes her the murderer, she ain't the one killing them. She did say she only wanted to live in a world where only Replings exist, so... Don't think that constitutes as her wanting to murder people, though. Though she did... maybe you have a point there. Still really like her design, though. I don't want to catch this. Still really like her design, though. I mean, it's also not her portrayal in Mega Man Extreme 2 on the Game Boy, which is supposed to happen in between the events of X3 and X4. But again, discussion for another day. Specifically, that game. Y'all remember the Mischievous that I caught in a previous episode? Oh, I trained it up with the Eviolite item. That's the world's strongest Mischievous that's totally named a Fluttermane, yep. It's totally very much a Fluttermane. Actually, which box do I have it in? Right here. This is totally a Fluttermane, everybody, yep. Definitely. Like you can tell, just look into its eyes. Definitely a Fluttermane sitting over here, yep. And that it's a Ghost Fairy type, yep, definitely. Anyways, where's my Metagross? Double Metagross. In other words, we essentially have a pseudo-Mega Metagross going on over here. And now you just spam the same Steel type move over and over again. Alright, one last hip slam before we make the ultimate Metagross even stronger. And now you die. You can't hurt me. Do your worst. And that was a crit. That's just overkill, man. Alright, what other raids do we have here? Alright, Tera Grass, it's our fighting one. Let's do this one by Lavencia. Nah, Woodhammer sucks in raids. Pretty much almost always get one-hit KO'd from it because of the huge HP pools the enemies have. The monkey. Tell you, if two Rillabooms were to fuse together, it would only make a bigger Rillaboom, yes, but would that technically be considered a Great Ape from Dragon Ball, right? Maybe the closest thing to a Great Ape from Dragon Ball, even. Yes, Lair does care a lot about Zero, actually. Though after what happened with Iris, Zero tends not to care too much about it. If you're more curious about that, you should watch Reploid Revo's video on all that. Because he explains it a little better than I ever could. But after, like, it's theorized that Zero's playthrough on X4 is the canon ending to that game, not X's. Because it, well, even though in X5, his, and I stated this during the X5 and X6 playthrough, I'm pretty sure. Like how Zero, when he would win against a Maverick or something, or clear stage, he'll always give, like, this thumb up emoji, or thumb up emote. However, starting with X6, he kind of stops doing that. Just so that, yeah, he had more eyes for Iris than for Lair. He doesn't care too much about Lair being into him, even though Lair does care about him quite a bit. Alright, next raid. Alright, that Tera Electric one looks pretty good. Yes, I do remember mentioning something like that. Tera Electric is the next one we will go after. I think I see where your comment got messed up, but I can tell what you were trying to say. Yep, she does have a great deal of care for him. Or, yes, she does. Because I remember X mentioning something about how Zero is basically used by Sigma not once but twice, referencing the events of X2 and X5. But we are getting slightly off topic here. Should save that for the X8 playthrough, which is going to be a while before that happens. I like how my Switch is telling me you're playing the game and you're right here. Have a slam to victory. makes me think this Blissey might have a really bad, like, defense IV or something. The last Blissey took that much better. You can heal yourself all you want, all you do is delay the inevitable by doing that. Huh, interesting. Switch just being funny. Alright, Tera Electric. Alright, now Shiny Magnemite, just gotta be careful of that. Huh. It does show quite a bit. Now, if we're gonna talk about Mega Man female characters, Alia's X8 design. Oh, and can't wait for the X8 playthrough. You're gonna see some more simping there. Maybe not as much as with Iris, but you'll see some simping, heads up. I was gonna say some more things, but again, I'm gonna save it for that playthrough. Our one Swords Dance is all I need. Put up the shield. It just barely missed the KO, or barely missed the shield break. And now you die. That headlong rush was so strong, a volcano somewhere erupted. Probably talking about the Zero Virus, which is what Dr. Wily implanted into him, as shown in the intro of Mega Man X4. Heck, even in Mega Man 10, the Robo-Enza virus is kind of a prototype for the Zero Virus. But again, Mega Man lore meant for another day. Tera Normal. A very normal person. Turns out Tera Normal works really well on ghost types, who would have guessed? Besides Zero/Sigma virus, there are other viruses like I mentioned before, like the Robo-Enza virus in Mega Man 10, or the what am I called, the other Zero virus. The Maverick virus, I believe, in the Zero series, but that's about it. I mean, there's only the Zero/Sigma virus in the X series, not multiple others. Ah, what am I doing? Hell, there's even the Life virus in the Battle Network series, which is separate from the classic X-Zero and Legends timelines, but yeah. Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, I think I'm done talking about Mega Man for now. Gotta save all that for, you know, the Mega Man videos. Oh yeah, people, well, he has an assist trophy based on his Mega Man 7 final boss fight. But people have been wanting Dr. Wily. Though I still prefer either X or Zero being playable. Or Proto Man. Those would be way better second Smash Bros. Reps for the Mega Man series, in my opinion. Man, you know Zero's gonna be in the future Smash Bros. Game. He's gonna be broken like in any other fighting game he's in. It hasn't happened yet, but he'll be broken, just like he was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and in Infinite. And even in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, he's broken in that game. Not yet, actually. I hope it's a Pokemon-related question of the day. If you have one to suggest. Alright, in close combo. Where's your health now? You had it a second ago, it's just gone. Yeah. In my opinion, X would be taller than classic Mega Man, obviously, but lighter, because canonically X is actually lighter than classic. Then X would have, like, higher attack, like, well, deal more damage with his attacks since it's canonical. That X is much stronger than, well, X series characters, period, are much stronger than classic series characters. Heck, fun fact about Zero. Zero was specifically designed by Dr. Wily to be stronger than classic series Mega Man. Initially made to destroy him. I mean, there's a few other things I want to say about Zero's creation, but I want to save that for a future playthrough. Alright, what's this raid? It's not a Blissey raid, I'm just curious. Oh, a Medicham. I was fighting a Medicham, whatchamacallit, Kyogre, and Regigigas team off screen earlier. Motherfucking Medicham had a Focus Sash, and I knew it was gonna do the stupid Pure Power strat with the skill swap. Fun fact about Huge Power. Since Pure Power and Huge Power may seem like they have the same effect, if you transfer Pure Power over to another Pokemon, well, that Pokemon will now have doubled attack. However, if you do the same thing with Huge Power, if it's transferred over to another Pokemon, they won't get doubled attack. Their attacks will only be boosted by 1.5 instead of by 2 times. Almost like they have a pseudo choice band on there. It's a little weird. I want to say that's a bug, but a part of me thinks that's not. That might be intentional. I mean, it's nice that they gave Medicham Hero Power. I don't know why the hell they didn't do that sooner, but yeah. Alright, we're against... What were we against again? Tera Electric, right? Yeah. I think we should save that for a future Pokemon playthrough instead. Like the start of a new Pokemon series or something. Hey, number one favorite Pokemon's Eevee? Needs to know. I got a lot of favorites, but I would say either Salamence or Metagross is the top one for me, or Infernape. I think I mentioned that during one of my, tier list videos. We're almost at 550 subs. It'll be time for a new one real soon. Though it may be the longest of all the tier lists so far. Swords dance. Now you die. Speaking of summer, it's quite hot up here. Well, not too hot, of course. It's a little less hot than it was yesterday, but yeah. Alright, what's this raid? A Passimian? I used to call it Passimian when it first was released, back in Sun and Moon. But now it's Passimian. Yeah, like Pass and a Simian. Another name for a monkey. Alright, where shall I travel to next? Tree Falls. And we'll never know what that other part of the map was meant to be. That's all dotted out like that. No. I'm getting sucked into the waterfall. Get off the mountain, dude. Fuck this game. That one we should say for like a Nuzlocke video or something. I see the raid. I mean, I already asked the question of a scale of 1 to 10, how hard do you find the Sceptile raid, so... Maybe, nah, I'll save that one for, like, a Hoenn playthrough or something. Alright, what's your type again? It's fighting, I'm being stupid. Where's my Salamence? I think we should use him. I always wanted, like, more Pokemon fusion in Pokemon. I hope we get that as, like, some sort of battle gimmick in the future. I mean, I know that technically already exists with the likes of the Kyurem forums and the Necrozma forums, and technically with the Calyrex forums, too. And technically with Zygarde as well, being a fusion of over 100 cells. I have a theory, a small theory that, I think I might have stated this in a previous video, but I have a small theory that Zygarde was maybe meant to fuse with Xerneas and Yveltal at some point, had we gotten that Pokemon Z. Because, I mean, it doesn't really hold that much water. But you see with what we got with Kyurem and Necrozma, Kyurem beforehand and Necrozma later on, if you also look at Perfect Zygarde's design, it's got blue and red on it, probably as a reference to both Xerneas and Yveltal. So, who knows, maybe we'll see something like that in Legend ZA. I've really got to get that shit downloaded, the emulator, I mean, before Legend ZA comes out. About to spend all day trying to get that done. Or before, not before it comes out, but before we get any more information on it. Been almost 5 months since it was revealed. Would have been nice if I could react to it, but I couldn't. That sounds like something Yugi once said to Kaiba. I'll show you your power, my true power compared to your dragons. I got my blue eyes white dragon, or my blue eyes, or no, it's more like red eyes blue dragon something, I don't know. What is elements is eye color again? I forgot. I guess elements black eyes blue dragon? I don't know. Gargan dance. Tera makes Seismic stronger without actually making it stronger. I'm gonna kill the Tauros right over here. Give me your power. Your sacrifice is needed. Yeah, I named it Shadow, I just realized. It exploded. The mind over brain over brawn, you're telling me? Most of the time, brain does win over brawn. Especially in strategic games like Pokemon. You think chess is complicated? Man, Pokemon is complicated 100-fold. Same with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering. Alright, there. Where's the Tera Water Raid? There it is. I'm gonna go fly. It might be smarter to climb the mountain. Yep, I just noticed its name. Took me a little bit. Part of me kind of wants a shiny hunt normal. Give me the good old black Camerupt. There's the raid. If you desire me to do so. Though I don't have an Iron Hands with Belly Drum. Alright, we got the Ranked Master Iron Hands, and then there's the other one I'm using for my Trick Room teams. I have Wild Charge on both of these guys. Ah, screw it, that's fine. Alright, let's do it. And speaking of which, for the 7-star raids, every starter Pokemon besides the Paldean starters has almost been done. I think all that's left is just for Alligator. Yeah, for Alligator, Infernape, Torterra, Superior, and Incineroar. That's it. Every other starter Pokemon's been done now. It is very disgusting. Wild Charge likely won't one-hit from here, though. Got real close, but I died. Oh, one less Wild Charge can still kill from there. Bye-bye. And I died again, but that's okay. No, I didn't actually. We're fine. We're safe. It could be, yeah. Actually, it most likely will be. Like, Dragon Pulse, outside of, like, Terrestrialization and Mirror Coat, is, like, its only coverage move, so yeah, it'll likely be that. Well, there's a chance it could be Terra Normal as well, but Terra Dragon does sound a little more likely. Incineroar, I want to say, might be fighting. For Alligator, will either be Rock or Ice. There's no way they're going to do 2 dragons in a row. There can't be. Let's see. Torterra could probably be Terra Rock. That's my guess for him. Infernape. Terra Electric is possible. Let's see. And yeah, that's it. That's all of them. Unless they want to do the Paldean starters later on. I kind of hope they don't, not gonna lie, but whatever. Terra Psychic. Well, yeah, they're always programmed to have their hidden abilities. I'm gonna use Terraflying King Gambit or Scizor. Okay then. Alright, Scizor I'm using on my Reshiram team. That's not the one I want to use. This one. Alright then. Yep, he did mention he was shiny hunting Rayquaza. I was unable to find Rayquaza myself, so hopefully he'll be able to find it. I am not weak. I'm not weak. Careful, man. You don't want to say that's the wrong person. You could cause it a villain origin story, a really bad one. Terra water for literally no reason. Water Blaster! That's some decent damage right there. Show me, then, the ultimate Fury Cutter. Alright, now let's see. I think I was going after a Tera Raid myself. Somewhere down here. The former Alpha Pokemon. If Scissor even has veins. I get what you mean, but I don't think that bug thing has veins. Alright, the monkey and the cat. The ape and the feline. The primate, excuse me, and the feline. New child's book at your local Barnes and Nobles. Alright, Gressiglid. Alright, one last one and we can Tera. This is my true power. You got Natural Stab, Terra Stab, Choice Bandit, Max Attack, Grassy terrain, super effective. Plus the extra Tera damage in Tera Raids. Grass butt. You're done. You're already dead, you can't heal. I mean, you already can get them in Paldea. What's the point of complaining about that? And besides, every starter from Gen 1 to 8 is available there, so I don't get why people would complain about it, but whatever. And besides, thanks to the online age, getting, like, whatever Paldea starter you didn't get is super easy. Don't see why anyone would complain about that. Whatever. That's not my raid. Tera Dargan. Let me check my, what am I calling my crystals. Got 999 of all of them except for Grass. Well, Stellar, obviously. Fairy, and yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, and the useless Tera Psychic. Alright, Azumarill it is. Wait a minute. Part of me almost wants to use Titan. I don't think I've ever gotten the chance to use one. I have a shiny Titan somewhere. I forgot where I had it. Is it this one? Yes, it is. I'm gonna use this man then. Screw it. Sheer Force Ice Punch. You wanted me to choose a Azumarill? Oh, I see. That seems like a pretty decent reason to want to catch the Paldea starters. So you actually have a bit more control over what Pokemon you have them in. That's a pretty decent reason, I guess. Narwhal. Ice Punch. Oh, look at that damage. That's beautiful. Max attack, sure force, super effective, life orb boosted. Now, if only we could get the Tera Ice in there. I have this shiny Titan and a shiny Citadel. The shiny Citadel is not evolving. Titan's a really good Pokemon, actually, if used correctly. Oh my god. That pressure, man, they're all dead. But play rough. I mean, any physical attack and fairy type would likely like to play around very roughly. And deal as much damage as I possibly can. Sounds like a good trait to me if you're trying to get KOs. Alright, we'll do your raid then. I'll abandon this one. Can do it right after. Tera Ghost. Alright, where's my Tera Flying King Gambu? King Genbu. Do I have Supreme Overlord on this one, or no, I think I have Defiant on this one. I don't remember if I had an item on it. I know my Tera Fighting one I use on one of my Trick Room teams, my Ice Rider Calyrex team. That's cool. But, remember the Tera Fighting King Gambit I have on my Ice Rider team? Ice Rider Trick Room team is low kick with, Assault Vest. Actually, yeah, what is my ability? Yeah, I do have Defiant. Okay, good to know. Thought I had Supreme Overlord. That's on my Tera Dark one, though. For the Jita team that nobody cares about. Guess Jita sucks. At least in the base game, she kinda did. Oof. Oh, he did serve as Lord after all. Alright, Tera normal. I never finished training up any other Terrakions that I had. And I'm going to use, where's my Registeel? Yeah, Shiny Avlog is not the best. I prefer its base form Shiny a little more than its Hisuian form. Its Hisuian form one just looks weird to me. If you say so. Just because of it getting huge power, I kind of like Diggersby. Had a soft spot for it back in Gen 6. Because when I used it on a team alongside Greninja, Mega Kangaskhan, and Staraptor, which, yeah, there's 3 normal types in that team. Not the best type diversity. And everything on that team is weak to... Well, except for, I guess, the Staraptor is weak to fighting, so... Not the best type diversity. Then again, back then I was just first getting into competitive Pokemon. I never used it on any, like, competitive rounds. I always tried using it in the Battle Maze and in the Battle Institute. I mean, it was good for dealing with, the normal battle modes, but not exactly the super battle modes. Yeah, from what I know, Diggersby is not the most popular Pokemon, let's just say. Oh. So I see why you dislike it. It didn't even have huge power, did it? There's no way it did. In a main playthrough, it killed your Pokemon? Thing has base 56 attack. I almost want to choice band the one I have in my old copy of Horus. Pair it with a Tailwind, what do I call it? Tailwind Tornadus, and just Earthquake everything. The only problem with that being, because dynamic speed control wasn't a thing back in Generation 6, I have to wait an extra turn before I got the double speed from Tailwind. Because that wasn't changed until Generation 8, I'm pretty sure. And I gotta go back to my old, copy of Horus one of these days, and try to redo the Battle Maze in. I will win it this time. Oh, I see. Nintendo, you strike bad again. But Joy-Con drift don't exist right now, let's just pretend it doesn't exist, right? Alright, mint chocolate chip, Registeel over here. He's mint flavored, and I love it. Bada press. Alright, that should open up the floodgates for you to kill it with a headlong rush. Never mind it, just put up the shield. The poor score buddy, man. I guess he was a little jealous of the rabbit or something, I don't know. Shield's gone. Man, if only Body Press existed back in Gen 3. Little round I was telling you all that I had a few weeks ago in Pokemon Coliseum, where I just stalled out the entire battle with Toxic Registeel. It was glorious. Because that blasted Helping Hand, Miltank, and Alakazam was messing up my team real bad. And that was back when the Elemental Punches were considered special attacks, so I had to worry about Fire Punch and Ice Punch. And weirdly enough, the rental Pokemon you get from Pokemon Coliseum don't even have, whatchamacallit, don't even have, EVs trained in them. Ah, champ the score, buddy. Oh well. Alright, what other raids do we have left? Tera Psychic. We'll do that grass one sitting over there. Terra Grass. There we go. This way we need to go. Makes sense to me, so you have that very important fire coverage that's very much needed. Alright, the grass raid is up here. I missed it somehow. Terra Flying. What was I doing with this? Oh yeah, I couldn't get Volt Tackle on it. That's why I had to discard it. Never finished training this Pikachu, did I? Here's be an Arcanine. Or Arcanine. I have an Arcanine for every ability. Tera Rock for Rockhead. Tera Grass for Flash Fire. And, what was it? Intimidate for Tera Dragon. Alright, head smash! And who says recoil moves suck in raids? Now when you have Rockhead. I feel like there should be an item that has the effects of Rockhead. That'd be swell. Staraptor would certainly love something like that. Incineroar is too good for its own good. As much as I like Incineroar, that thing might need a nerf. It's just used a little too much. It's my favorite of the Alolan starters, but we need some variety, man. I couldn't terrestrialize. Oh, why did you hate Incineroar if you do not mind me asking? Feels a little too humanoid, perhaps? I'm gonna use my Black Kyurem. Chimeradon. I think after this one, this should be our last Blissey raid. If you have any other, one other Blissey raid you'd like to do, just let me know. Then we can end this off with a Sceptile raid. It does look like it could be firefighting, though. I feel like the only reason why they made it Fire Dark is just because... Oh, well, too many firefighting types. I mean, it looks like they really did want to make it firefighting, though. Same with Cinderace, that thing looks like it could be firefighting as well. Like, I remember seeing this video of what if every fire starter, like fully evolved fire starter, were firefighting, and a lot of people were saying you wouldn't even have to change Incineroar or Cinderace's designs. Because they both look like they could already be fighting types, like, seriously, a little too much. As much as I like that type combo, just, yeah, variety, man, variety. And I'm finally glad Skeldritch kind of put an end to that. Yeah, I know Delphox kind of did it first, but nobody really oh, I don't really like Delphox all that much. Easily my least favorite of the fire starters. Upper bird is pretty decent. Look at these +2 icicle spears. Alright, shield's broken. Alright, we'll do your poison type raid last, and then I'm gonna end the Union Circle. Ariel's a great mermaid, yes. Mermaids are wonderful, what can I say? Alright, that'll make up for some of the grass shards that I used earlier in the episode. Alright, just let me know when you have your raid ready. That's that Terra Psychic one, not gonna bother with those. Actually, might do that Terra Grass one real fast. Oh, wait a minute, I need to kill those Iggly buffs. Because, in case I ever want to make another, I think, Calmine TM? Or was it Draining Kiss? Yeah, like Draining Kiss TMs. Because last time I tried to make Draining Kiss TMs, I didn't have any Iggly buff, whatever the item is, fluffs. Iggly buff fluff. That is so stupid. Whatever. Had to kill that Terra Water Jigglypuff on one of the routes, I forgot the name of it. Routes in Paldea are somewhat forgettable, let's just say. Compared to other regions. Man, get over here, Clefable. What are you doing? What do you mean you're too tired? You... whatever. Alright, now which way was I going again? This way. I don't want to fight this guy. And Terra control, huh? Literally being able to control time. So I'd say of all the 7-star raids we've had thus far, easily the Hisuian Decidueye one was the hardest one. I don't know, that thing just hit way too hard for what it was. I think I only beat like 3 of those. Along with the Unova Samurai one. That one was kind of annoying. Yeah, in a way. If only if there were 18 Chaos Emeralds and not only 7. That'd be a much longer game if that were the case. And now you die. We're gonna one-shot him. Ah, you Swords Dance again. Alright, head along and rush. Corviknight helped to get rid of the shield for you. Definitely makes things a little easier and faster, I'd say. Now you know what true power is. Jade Curtis from Tales of the Abyss. Rise in the name of the Necromancer. Alright, this Tera Raid will be the last of the Blissey raids, and then I'll end this, reset my raids, and I'm gonna get a Sceptile. That'd be pretty swell. I mean, the closest thing we have to that is Shadow Mewtwo in Pokémon Tournament. Now, what do I want to use? I don't know. Did I ever showcase that Hello team that I made? I don't think I did. Huh. Where is my assault-vested Entei? Should have it somewhere around here. There he is. Yes. I could have brought Gouging Fire maybe instead, but well, too late. Entei with my Baby Turtle team. Probably the second strongest team member on that team. Is the beast that erupts the volcano. Also, how's Entei almost slightly bigger than Koraidon? I don't think that should be the case. Burn him! Vol corruption! Yes! Look at that damage. Well, I don't plan on using Price Sermon on that team. Oh, you mean Prankster Taunt. That does give me some ideas, actually. But I already have 5 team slots that I plan on using, so yeah. I just need something for a restricted mon. Of all the restricted ones, I don't really know which one to use. Yeah, you're not allowed to go anywhere unburnt, Blissey. And now I can terrestrialize Terra Normal. He's a very normal guy now. anyone has any ideas for a restricted I could use, please let me know. Tera normal extreme speed wins the day. And that'll be the end of the Union Circle for now. Now let me check my bag. Around 199 fairy shards. Almost have enough grass shards as well. Hey, that seems nice. Screw protect, man. Protect is for wusses! Or those who have a really neat strategy they want to use. That too, I suppose. Especially if protect is used by the NPC. It's for wusses! For those of you who use Protect in your VGC teams, I'm kidding. Mostly. Anyways, let me reset my timer so I can get back my Sceptile Raid. It's always easier to do these things anyways with, by yourself. Let's see, where's my time clock? There we go. Our raid's resetted. Now where's Dragon? There it is. Right next to Mezagoza, I gotta save the people. Let me guess, it's gonna have Slacking or Regigigas on it. Speaking of which, I do have a Medicham that has Pure Power on one of my boxes. Where is it? I think it was in this box, maybe? With Focus Sash Pure Power. And Skill Swap right there, yep. Fake Out with Cover Cloak. I think Focus Sash might actually be better in just like Psychic Terrain or something. Whatevs. Helping Hand and, oh yeah, I was running Protect on there for some reason. That's getting off in seconds. Hey. What's that condition? Oh, that's not a Sceptile. That's a Mushroom posing as a Sceptile. Now here's the real raid I'm looking for. Now I think I'll do that Terra Grass one over there off screen, just so I can max out my grass shards again. Just one Pokemon each side, right? Oh, ditto. No Among Us jokes. I've been thinking about using Ditto on my joke team as well. Should do that. Alright, we challenge this alone. Sceptile. Double Intimidate, not like it really matters. You missed your Leaf Storm, you're a loser. Gym Leader style, eh? And let me guess, the Ditto's also Scarfed to make it faster. Oh boy, there's a Drifblim next to me. At least it's being of decent help, I suppose. My draining kiss. Alright, Terrestrial Reflection. There's no other Pokemon that gets the Imposter ability, just saying. I guess you don't have the Ditto on there just yet, maybe? I don't know. Would've been cool if a Larry Boy used a Ditto, he should've. Would've been pretty cool. I see. All these Among Us jokes, man. Alright, and now we use my favorite move. I feel dirty. Ah, I already terrestrialized you, loser. Alright, now we just Calm Mind. Calm Mind, mine's the calm. All these Driftblims. Ah. The most disgusting, revolting Pokemon to ever exist. Alright, there's the shield. Alright, Calm Mind, mine's calm. Dragon Dance dances the dragon. Dance like a dragon. You know, like the second franchise, Yakuza Like a Dragon? Okay. Well, the double Intimidates definitely make the AI want to go for a Dragon Dance more, wasting its turn, so that's pretty cool. Alright, keep going for Dragon Dance. Keep wasting your turns. Alright, we are +3/+3. Alright, now we are +4. It would be better to go Draining Kiss here just for safety purposes. I don't know if it truly will go for Dragon Dance next turn. Alright, negative effects off. Draining Kiss. I predicted correctly. Had to Draining Kiss here because there was no way I was taking 2 Leaf Blades from that range. Hit the Q for your safety check. Get 2 more Calm Minds and we win. Yes, keep wasting turns. Unaware is seriously one of the most broken abilities in raids like this. Oh, crit? You know, that's fine. That means I can survive 2 crits. So a crit does around 150 damage, so that's good to know. Like 154, it looks like. I'm surprised we haven't got, well, maybe that's why we haven't gotten it yet. Like the normal type, just like the bug type is meant to be like a starting type or something. Yeah, normal type is meant to be more basic, so I think when they use Elite Four members, they want to try to be more interesting. Make things a little more interesting, I should say. Alright, now here comes the boring part. We just stand here spamming the same move over and over again until he dies. Your Dragon Dance doesn't work for you, haha. Oh, this should break the shield. We should be at like 40% power increase, I think. Alright, didn't break the shield, but that's fine. You want to see a magic trick, everybody? You want to see a Sceptile disappear? Or a Tera Dragon Sceptile disappear? Yeah, there are a lot of powerful normal types. Staraptor, you got Regigigas, you got Slacking, Zangoose, Ursaluna / Ursa Ring. And there's Earthquake and I just win. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you, Sceptile boy. Sceptile is good. Oh yeah, Mousehold. Sceptile is good, man. I don't care what none of you say. Using Sceptile on my first electric terrain team, it was so strong. Alright, time to go to the mountains. And Didi and Weirder, both in Didi forms, man, not just the female one. I don't care what nobody says. The male one is super powerful offensively. Has a slightly higher special attack stat as well as speed stat. And getting Expanding Force with the Psychic Surge just built into it. So good. Remember, well, I used a female in Didi back in Sword and Shield using a spec set with that. But I was blowing right past both the restricted battles and Isle of Armor. As well as the Battle Tower. It was redonkulous. Now imagine if I use the male in Didi where it's even stronger. Would have been even better, but oh well. And people say it's mid. It is not mid. I'll prove you all wrong. It is not mid. You all are mid for thinking that. You mid-mids. I got a lot of speed, though. We're fast boys out here. Alright, one of these ability capsules. Probably have a few other items I could sell as well, but that'll have to do for now. Actually, one last thing. I'm gonna check my bag. Just see how many grass shards I have. I'm just off. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, time to save. Yep, just like I did with Giratina. Anyone who says that thing is mid is lying. Giratina is very powerful. But anyways, I think that will do for the Sceptile raids. Pretty much forever unless they decide to do a rerun of it in the future. Hey, Fable, how you doing? You did a very good job out there. You're so strong, yeah. You deserve a nice Pokepuff if they exist in Paldea after this. But anyways, if you all enjoyed this edition of the Sceptile raids and you want to see more, as well as the Blissey raids, and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the vids you see on screen right now on YouTube and that bell button for more. Consider becoming a YouTube member to gain access to special content such as my Pokemon Insurgence playthrough, as well as exclusive badges. As well, may I give a special thank you to both Aaron and Asda for joining me once again for this wondrous video. Thank you all for 200 followers once again. Vid's also sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Just hit the link in the description below. Use the code provided to get a wonderful discount on your wonderful energy drink order. I recommend the Dragonite flavor. Yeah, he's wrong about Walking Awake being mid. Even outside of Sun teams. Answer the question of the day. Of the last few starter Pokemon we have yet to see in the raid, which one do you think will be next, and what do you think his Terra type will be, and why? That's kind of 3 questions in one, but screw it. So, and I think we should end this off with one little raid, and we shall raid as Diff. He, I believe, is playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, and trying to shiny hunt Rayquaza. For those of you on Twitch, send him 11 supports. So let's get that started. Here he is. I'd send you 11 support to him, as well as your shiny look. Every bit of shiny look, man, it's like Dragon Ball Z. Share your energy with him. Alright, thank you all for watching. Have a berrific day.